Hey, today I'm going to show you a new glitch which involves the new content Still Rain. You're going to be able to trade this armor one time, which is the Hellcat armor that you get at the end of the Still Rain campaign. Now that I have that information out of the way and you know exactly what this glitch is going to contain and that you do know that it's only going to be possible to do this one time, as far as I'm aware, but what you want to do is get into the whole content where you've completed Still Dawn, and then after that it'll be Still Rain. This will contain a few spoilers, so fair warning ahead if you have not completed this part of the content yet. I know that there are some that have not done this, or they're just barely getting into the game as it is. This way, you know, you're well prepped ahead for what's going to come. In order to do this glitch, all you want to do is reach the ending of the Catalyst quest. Once you do this, you'll receive a specific power armor chassis called the Hellcat Power Armor chassis. Now if we go to our camp and we place down the vending machine, we can then go to the armor section, and this is where it gets good, guys. What you do is you go to that Hellcat Power Armor chassis and you place that sucker up for sale. Now you have this for sale and anybody can purchase it. I came across this when this first came out, but I was debating on releasing it just because, well, it's only possible one time, and then, you know, you can't really modify, or you cannot modify any of the parts on it, because if you do this, what will happen is it will completely ruin the glitch and then you won't be able to drop this ever again. It's a one-time use, a one-time thing, and that's the unfortunate part, and that's why I was, you know, debating about showing this. But if you notice that when we go to view this, it has nothing there, there's no weight, there's absolutely nothing. But if we go to the other power armor chassis, it does show that there is some weight to it. What happens if we try to assign this within our display? What happens is the item will move on over as if you were just trying to stash it normally. If I had any guess, I would assume this is because the power armor chassis does not display any item within it. As you saw earlier when we viewed inside, the actual chassis object was not displayable at all. Let's say that you do not want to place this in your vending machine, but you want to drop this for a friend. You can absolutely do this for sure. But what you don't want to do though, is you don't want to place it down at all, because if you place this sucker down, it will completely change it to where the power armor chassis will have a chassis within it that's viewable. As you saw earlier, there was nothing in there. It will have something in there if you completely place this down, so avoid doing that. It'll pop up in a bag just like so, which is kind of cool, and your friend could come along, pick it back up, and do what he's got to do. I know a lot of you have been banned out there, so I think if you have a friend that, you know, wants to hook you up with a good set of power armor, which is the Hellcat, it's a starter one, right? But it's still good, and I think that if you have a buddy out there, this is going to be excellent for you. Now, for those that are not a huge fan of this overall, that makes sense because it's not for you. You want something that you're able to drop multiple times. You know, you want to be able to trade your Strangler, and that's understandable. But this is as far as I can come close to making untradables, because if you guys did not know, Hellcat's armor, or Hellcat Power Armor, is not tradable at all. You cannot drop it, you cannot do nothing like that. But with this glitch, well, by good old Bethesda, they've made it possible. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video overall. I know that, like I said, it's not for most of you, but I'm sure it might be, you know, good for some of you, a majority of you. But I'm gonna head on out. Thank you guys for always taking the time to watch these videos. I always appreciate it. I check the comments. I try to reply to a lot of you as best as I can. And I enjoy it, and I'm very thankful. So have a great day, guys. As always, take care of yourselves, live well, and happy glitching. See you guys on the next one.